Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. This is my y&ymission. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% truth doctrine, SGMS. Just want to bring out this article and some scriptures basically pertaining to Trump putting more feds on DC streets in response to out-of-control youth. And we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, everything is about to come down to the wire. And ultimately, they want to federalize DC, take control of DC at the same time, or get ahead of it before the Motb drops, okay? So they're going to lock DC down. They're using a scapegoat or the narrative or that the youth are out of control, which they are. The Most High has the DC youth, particularly Southern Tribe, terrorizing the city, okay? But this is all prophesied to happen, okay? President Trump is planning to deploy federal law enforcement on the streets of the nation's capital as early as Friday to crack down on violence committed by gangs of roaming youth, okay? That's tomorrow. DC residents can expect to see an increase in federal enforcement starting as early as tomorrow, see? So this devil is coming down with it, man. An administrative official said Thursday, adding the operations details were still being finalized. Meanwhile, also be aware that ICE is going ham too. All right, they got the biggest budget right now out of all federal agencies. When other agencies are getting their budgets slashed and cut or discontinued, okay, ICE has got billions, okay, from the United States government. All right. So the move comes after well-known former Department of Government Efficiency Doge staffer Edward Crushton, also known as Big Balls, was attacked by teenagers as he intervened in an attempted carjacking near DuPont Circle, okay, about a mile north of the White House. You know how DuPont Circle is. All types of abomination and filthiness is running rapid over there in D.C., okay? And Big Balls got his balls put in a jar, okay, and a vice, all right? So he's 19, got beaten up by some juveniles, some other teenagers, all right, younger teenagers, I assume, at 3 a.m. Okay, the picture injured staffer was posted by Trump, Elon Musk. National Guard vehicles were spotted outside the D.C. Armory Thursday morning in apparent preparation for Trump's announcement. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are also preparing to deploy personnel. See, so it's about to get crazy in the city. They want to hurry up and get ready for this Motb, this cashless society, this digital currency that they're about to drop, but they're using it under the guise of DC youth and violence, okay? And like I said, through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Yahweh has had this Israelites, okay, black, so-called black youth, okay, in D.C. terrorizing the city, okay? Washington, D.C. is an amazing city, but it's sadly being played by petty violence. President Trump confirmed, okay. The expected order followed Trump making the District of Columbia safe and beautiful executive order signed on March 28th. See, so he wants to take power from the mayor, okay, which established a task force dedicated to fighting crime and reducing illegal immigration in the city. Okay, they're going to lock DC down. DC is going to be a one way in, one way out checkpoint city. Okay, pretty soon. Okay. So this dude that got beat up. All right, 19-year-old boy got beat up by some jakes. All right. So they left him. Okay, Mayor Muriel Bowser has attempted to curb the youth crime by invoking curfews for those under 18 years old. Yeah, and that doesn't work because the Most High is putting a spirit on certain kids, okay, to go do these crimes and do these things, okay, and they can't help it. All right. However, the apparent lack of progress led Trump to threaten Tuesday to federalize D.C. if Bowser doesn't get crime under control, right? And that's a woman, too. See, all these women mayors are being humiliated, disrespected, okay? They're not supposed to be usurping authority over men anyway, okay? And they're making the country these so-called black female mayors, black women, okay? They're Israelite women, Judite women. They're making a mockery of themselves. They're looking stupid, Okay, local youths and gang members, some only 14, 15, 16, are randomly attacking, mugging, maiming, and shooting innocent citizens, right? Because the Lord putting spirit on them, all right? Trump urged city officials to begin charging minors as adults for violent crimes beginning at age 14 and lock them up long time. So that's what Trump wants to do. He wants to throw these niggas in the death camps, okay? As soon as possible, all right? But we know this devil's coming down with what, okay? Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, right? Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, right? That's what the servants of the Lord, prophets of the Lord, starting with the prophet, apostles and elders of Great Millstone, bishops, all the way down, are doing, okay? They're watchmen, and they're giving a warning to the house, okay, of Israel, for who? On behalf of Yahweh, okay? The Heavenly Father, okay? But you niggas are not listening, okay? All right, they about to lock these cities down, okay? We got enemy subs, Russian subs on both coasts right now, okay? You got Yahweh Shah hauling ass to this motherfucking realm on the way, okay? And you got they're about to roll out the Motb, okay? So it's a lot going on. We have been warning you, men, okay, have been warning you for decades that we was going to get to this point. Now people are still in disbelief, still scoffing, still crying and moaning, still saying this and that about Israelites, okay, or Hebrew Israelites. And it's mainly Jake, okay? The house of Israel is going against Israel, okay? And in disbelief, because they can't believe that this is actually coming true. They're in denial, okay? And they're going to be put to death, okay, for this, okay? So myself, other men, other brothers that are in this truth are warning you all, but you all are not listening. These videos go up day and night, night and day, in season, out of season, rain, sleet, shine, outside, inside, wherever you want, okay? On highways and byways and information superhighway, on all different languages and platforms. But instead, okay, you all are not listening. You 2/3 and you heathens are not listening. You're not taking the warning, okay? But we also know that this is for the remnant, okay? The 1/3, okay? The 144, the elect, okay? There's the only people that's going to get it, okay? The only Israelites that are going to get it, all right? This is not for who? The heathens, okay? The heathens, we're just warning you that you're going to be destroyed, okay? Revelations 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time, right? So now you want to flood D.C. with a whole bunch of agencies and cops. You heard with the FBI, saying the Department of Justice and everything. And you know ICE is going to be right in there too. They're going to lock DC down. DC's a small city, Diamond City, 60 miles radius, okay? So that's going to be easy for them to lock down, okay? The bridges, okay? Checkpoints, 295, Route 1 or whatnot, okay? So these different roads leading in and out, these evacuation routes, okay, for DC are going to eventually become checkpoints, okay? He coming down with great wrath because he know that he had but a short time. He got to get this thing going, all right? 2nd Ezra 15:18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, right? The trouble with troubled youth, okay? That's a lot of pride. DC, okay? That's the capital of the United States, okay? And basically what? The capital of the world at this time, all right? The arm, okay? The military arm, okay? The ones that are set up all these bases around the world, okay? Stretch yourself thin. That's prideful, okay? That's Edomites. That's Esau for you. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, okay? The cities are very troubled, okay? Everybody can see that. The houses shall be destroyed. Then you say people will get mugged, and a lot of stuff and crime is going on, and men shall be afraid, okay? So a lot of Edomites are being afraid because they're being attacked by Jakes and vice versa, okay? So men are afraid. That's why they want to lock the city down. They want to federalize it. They want to invoke curfews for the youth, okay? Because couples and stuff are getting mugged in these major U.S. cities, especially on the East Coast, all right? So Proverbs 28:5, you see the dude that just got his shit split, okay? The Edomite by some other teens, okay? What is that? Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things, right? Okay? So that was judgment, okay, from the Lord, okay? But it's also going to return judgment, okay? Double judgment, because the simple fact that now, because of that, they're going to federalize or try to take control. The feds are going to try to take control, which they eventually will, of DC, and that's going to be the first. Okay, at the helm of a woman. Okay, being the face. Okay, we know that ultimately she's not in charge. We know the small hats are dictating who's the face of certain counties and cities and states, governors, and whatnot. They set that up, but the Edomites follow that. Okay, just like Trump set up by Amalek. Okay, Netanyahu and his boys. All right, so I just wanted to bring that out, man. The feds are going to try to federalize DC pretty soon. Okay. DC is, you see them got the Humvees and everything out there, okay? National Guard vehicles standing outside DC Armory, preparation, ready to go, see, ready to be deployed. DC residents can expect to see increase in federal enforcement, okay? Police state in DC. All right, so y'all gonna get your state recognition, but it's gonna be a police state. So with that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.